The children of the lower Ninth Ward in New Orleans have seen their share of struggle enduring the tragedy of Katrina. Now they are showing their own resilience while learning at Martin Luther King Jr. School. Ted Ellis encourages them to take a look at adversity as an opportunity. His paintings of the African American slave trade provided him with a unique delivery of the message that with perseverance, preparation, and planning, anything is possible, even the presidency of the United States.
Part of my abolitionist pieces right here. Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, William Lloyd Garrison, all who fought to free slaves. This piece here, this is a piece all by itself. It's something very powerful and prophetic about art when it doesn't say anything, but it says everything. But right here, this piece here, just to give you an idea, the whole issue of slavery and the commerce of slavery was built on four major commodities: sugar, cotton, rice, and tobacco. Okay? Juxtaposed against the slave is the Statue of Liberty. You know, that's something a duality that we have to deal with here in the United States. You know, we preach prosperity, we preach equality, yet we had enslavement. But then there's a story of the power of the slave to rise above that and to be productive. 1619 was the first actual transaction of a slave by the Dutch when they traded him for sugar. 1865 was when slaves actually were freed from the Emancipation Proclamation, ushered in by Abraham Lincoln. 10 million souls were lost during the Middle Passage. You see the pain, sweat, and tears, the bleeding of the piece. You know, what it took. You know, when a person was disadvantaged not only by language but by geography, but rose above it, rose from slavery to the cotton fields to the White House. That measure of hope, that measure of perseverance, that measure of preparation. It's a beautiful story, beautiful history of who you are. So the journey continues. You got to make that choice. You got to decide right now what is that you want to do, how you want to do it, how you going to make a difference. And prepare yourself right now. Get that quality education. Hopefully I've made a difference in you guys' lives today. So thank you very much. I'll take some questions. Oh, it's a beautiful question. Desmond asked me, you know, how did I feel about doing slavery? What kind of emotional impact did it have on you? And so when I looked at it, because I'm very deliberate about what I do and how I do it, and I always say my cup is half full versus half empty. That means that I'll never be thirsty, because it ain't empty, it's full. But what I wanted to show in that exhibit was the strength and the perseverance and the will that tomorrow will be a better day. No matter what my challenges was, whether I'm being tied down, whipped, held, that tomorrow will be a better day. And I'll work until that happens. So you got to have that kind of commitment. And that was it. So when you look at the whole body of my exhibit and stuff, you see the strength of the slave coming out of it. You know, that tomorrow is more promising. You know, what is it going to take to make that happen? You know, when like I said earlier, when you're disadvantaged, not only by land, but by language as well. So you had to learn a new language. You had to learn the land, the geography. Preparation. And in time, as a function of time, if you put in the right kind of preparation, you're going to see the right kind of outcome. See, that's what's so critical. That's why the discipline, the preparation, the studying, man, it pays off. You know, it pays off when you study and you see your test scores improve. You know, from the, we got the, like the LSAT and the ACT and the Texas TOS test and stuff like that. It's the preparation. The reason you do bad on tests because you get the test and you don't know the information because you ain't studied. That's why you do bad on tests. It's that simple. But if you prepare, you ask the question, hey, teacher, I don't know this. I need some help. And teacher, if you don't know it, can you get somebody to help me? Because you're teaching me one kind of way, I don't understand that. Somebody can probably teach me another kind of way. So that's the challenges, you know, but we're not here to shortchange you. We're here to give you every resource available so that you guys can make it happen. You guys can pass the test and be productive and help others along the way. Next question.